I love that intro. I just love jumping out of the truck, just all excited and whatnot. I am going bass fishing today, doing a little bit of a challenge. My buddy Ryan, I think I'm like 10 minutes early from the time I told him I was going to be here. But today I'm fishing out of a kayak for the first time since, it's been like probably like a year since I fished. I never fished. I owned 3 kayaks and I never fish out of any of them. But today that's going to change because I have been getting a lot of requests from you guys to go fishing in them, because I know a lot of you guys have them. A lot of you guys don't even have boats or just fish from the bank and are looking to get a kayak and want some tips. Whatever it may be, I've got a kayak and Ryan's got a kayak. The thing about my kayak is it's a pretty expensive kayak, okay? And Ryan's is not so expensive. So today we are doing the expensive versus non-expensive kayak bass fishing challenge. I don't really know what it all entails. I haven't even told Ryan that this was my idea. I just know which kayak he has and which kayak I have, and I figured that would be a good title for you guys to click on and enjoy. So that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna load it up. Look at this though. Like, it's just gorgeous out here. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna throw some topwater. I haven't caught a topwater fish yet in Nebraska this year. I'm going to change that. I think this lake, I fished here once or twice. I've made some videos. It's decent. I think I remember catching a few fish. I don't know if there's any Nebraska brutes in here. There's probably a lot of Flair fish. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. Let me get the kayak ready to rock and roll here. Then I'll pick up the camera and talk to you guys once we're out on the water. Oh, not gonna work. Oh, we're going. Still shallow though. Come on. Oh yeah. We're doing something. Something's doing it. I don't know if it's working or not. Now we're cooking. Oh, look at this. This is nice. This is nice stuff. So if you're wondering where Ryan is, I called him and he said he can't get his car started. He says it's out of gas. I was like, well, I'll put gas in it. I can't. All right, whatever. I'm going fishing. And I also forgot all my other GoPro, so I was gonna have a dope angle there and behind me. Yep, you guys are just rocking with the crusty chest mount. And I'm by myself, so the expensive versus non-expensive is non-existent anymore. Now it's probably just gonna be a video about me versus kayak fishing, because me and kayak fishing don't necessarily get along all that great. Oh, got one. Get out of the tree. Backlash bassing, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Backlash Bassing. Throw it out there like an idiot. Don't put your thumb on the spool so you get a backlash. And then you catch yourself a nice little largemouth. Oh, baby, we're on the board. Told you this lake has the Flair fish. You knew I would find them. I mean, these little buckaroos, they can't hide from me. Well, that's good. I mean, I caught a fish. They're in this like timber looking area. I'm standing up right now because it's kind of hard to set the hook from a kayak. If any of you guys have kayak fish, you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to set the hook, and it's kind of hard to it's really just hard to do anything in general from a kayak. So I'm trying to stand up to improve my hookup ratio. I really do want to catch them on top of it though, so I think I'm gonna say screw these little guys and keep throwing that little buzzard, toader, thingy mabobber that I was throwing earlier. Making a move, tying on the good old Plop Daddy. Haven't caught fish with this sucker in so long, and it pretty much catches big fish. I mean, like, you're gonna catch your smaller fish, but in general, you're gonna catch your bigger fish on this. So I may not catch as many fish today if I keep throwing this thing, but the odds of me catching a true Nebraska brute are going to increase. I have had so many strikes with that little topwater buzzer frog, but they're just squeakers. So I'm thinking this thing might be loud enough to kind of deter the little guys and weed them out, and then hopefully capitalize on one of them big old donkey girls that are laying around here. There's one. I saw him come get it. Yes, there we go. On the Plop Daddy. This is crazy. These fish, like, you'll see them wake on it before they even hit it. There we go, on the Plop Daddy. It's gotta be a decent one. He's eating the plop. Oh, decent. Okay, we'll take him, son. Aggressive, dude. Oh, I love this time of year. They're so risky. They just want to crunch on anything. I think I can basically cruise all these flats around the edge of the banks. I'm fishing the shaded side, so you guys see kind of across me, the sun's poking through. So I picked the shaded side because I think the fish will stay active a little bit longer as far as topwater goes. Look at that, beautiful little guy. See, buddy? Little chunker. I was crazy. I didn't say anything because I didn't quite understand what was going on. I thought it was probably a small one, but I was bringing it in and it basically just like a shark was coming across and just domed this thing. So obviously they're gonna wanna eat this. I'm gonna keep throwing this bait because the opportunity for a big one is going to be presented at some point throughout the day. I'm gonna keep going down this little shaded side here. See if I can make some magic happen. Oh, backlash bassin'. At it again, folks, on the Senko. I think it's a better fish too. I think that's actually a decent one. There we go. There we go. Backlash bassin'. Come here, little guy. He's all right. He's decent. Like I said, I don't know if there's a ton of big fish in this lake. There's a ton of squeakers, and I wouldn't even consider that guy quite a squeaker. I mean, you gotta respect him. He's grown. He's grown. Look at that. Beautiful little guy on the Senko. Another backlash fish. I don't know what, something happened to my reel. Basically, I loosened it all the way up by accident, and when I cast it there, it basically exploded. And as I was getting it out, that fish crushed it. But what happened was I moved it, and it ate it. I'm gonna tie on a swim jig, just because I hardly ever throw it on these videos, I feel like. I'm always throwing the chatterbait, and with it being so calm, so sunny, so not super clear water, but you know, not super muddy water, I think the swim jogging is going to be doing it. So I'm going to tie that bad boy on and hopefully get to work. There's a fish. Got him on the swim jog. Yep, see what happens when they eat it, you got to let them kind of take it for a minute. Because sometimes they're going to be little squeakers like that. That's crazy. Think about this. This little squeak McGee right here thought he could eat. I mean, look at that. I mean, you're talking almost half his body. See a little squeak? But what I was saying is when you do get a bite with this thing, don't just immediately set the hook. You have to train yourself. Same thing with chatterbait fishing and anything like that where it's moving, is you want to throw it out there. And when you're reeling it, all of a sudden I feel a bite. I just keep reeling till it gets kind of tight, and then you sweep and set the hook. You don't want to snap it like a jig. It's a different bite than that. You don't want to do that. But you also don't want to be reeling and you feel a bite and you instantly kind of sweep to the side. You want to wait. Let them eat it. Because, I mean, in their mind, they just captured a bluegill or hit a bluegill. They're going to try to swallow that sucker as quickly as possible so it doesn't get away. So it's not like they're going to spit it out if you wait an extra half a second to 2 seconds, you know, after you feel the initial bite. Always wait if you can. I mean, the only condition I would say to that is if you're in thick brush. If you're in thick brush, probably shouldn't be waiting. There's one. We're hooked up. Stay on, buddy. That's a good one too. Yes. Woo! There we go. Got one, baby. Sitting down too. I feel like every time I've gotten a bite sitting down, I can't land this stinking things because I can't get any leverage on them. But look at that beautiful little guy, Nebraska largies. Whoop. All right, I'm gonna actually do a little bit of a lure change here. I'm gonna go back to the chatterbait. I know, I can't believe it, but I am. Is that a fish? That is a fish. Okay, we're hooked up. That was like the third or fourth cast since I changed the chatterbait. It hit it. The second hit the water. I didn't know it was a fish. Yes, and it's better than some of those little squeakers I was catching. Oh, look at that, barely even hooked. Look at that guy. That's what we're talking now, baby. See ya, dude. On the dam. You go dam, which has deeper water, which means there's bigger fish. Not necessarily, but in this case. So you switch to the chatterbait and you catch that big fish. Not a giant, but I'll take it. There's fish. Yep. Got him. Come on, fishy. I haven't seen him yet. I'm trying to keep him down. I don't think I've got a good hook in him. There we go. Come on. Yes. Woo! This dam is loaded, baby. Oh, and I killed it. Richard, come here. There you go. Oh, he's peeing. That's cute. Nice. Well, there's a fish. There's a fish on the dam, on the chatterbait. I should have made a move over here. I like this a lot better. It's just deeper and less vegetation to mess around with, and all the good stuff, all the good combinations that you want for big old largies. Oh, I'm hooked up again. I'm hooked up. Here we go. Literally the next cast. I just sat down. Okay. All right. This lake is fire. I think it just took a minute to find where the fish were. Don't spit it. Don't spit it. Come here. Yes. Look at that, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy. Just smoking them. Smoking them in the yak, baby. That's what's up. They are stacked. I mean, just loaded. They're not giants, but they're here. And my name's Flair, and I enjoy catching small fish, so I will catch you, small fish. I will catch you. There's one. Got one. Got one. Got him. I got him. Oh, it's decent. Oh, it's better. It's better. Come to Papa. Woo! Hey, little guy. Beautiful. I'm loving it. I know these fish aren't big, folks, but what do you expect? First off, what do you expect when you're watching my channel? Second off, you can't complain. I mean, you're catching fish. I have no idea if there's even big fish in this lake, or if maybe they're somewhere else. I would imagine they would be spawning though. I mean, the water's pretty warm. I think I've caught so many big fish just running chatterbaits like this in shallow water this time of year. So I'm hoping to catch one, but I mean, I'll take the little guys in the meantime. Anytime you're catching fish, it's a good time. There he is, right up there. See, I snapped it from the grass. What was I saying? Now let's see if I can actually land this one. There we go. Up in the yak. Yes, just like that. Look at that. That's the first time I think I've ever done that. I hooked him like backwards through the mouth right there. That's another squeaker, but I don't know how well you guys see. I know the angle with the GoPro's not great, but I snapped it from the grass and caught the fish. The one thing I love about a chatterbait is the fact that I just caught another fish. Okay, that's one. And two, I love how you can tell whether you have grass or not because of the blade and the vibration. Come here, squeak, squeak. Wow, they are on this. They are on the dam. Let me tell you what. But the chatterbait versus the swim jig, you can tell. See, squeaker? You can tell if you've got a little bit of grass. I mean, if it gets heavy, but you can't tell if you've got like a little bit, which can probably make a difference whether a fish bites or not. Chatterbait, the second a teeny little bit of grass gets on it, you're gonna know because that blade's gonna stop. So that's the key indication. You wanna snap your rod like this, and a lot of times you're gonna catch a fish, just like I did on that last one before the squeaker. Just snap your rod, and for some reason it triggers them, and you catch your fish. So that's my little 1-2 punch with the SwimJig chatterbait. My reasonings behind each one, what I like them both for in different conditions. But see, as you guys can tell, the chatterbait is so tough to beat once you get a little chop on the water. Once it just gets a little windy, it is light out. Just like that. Got one. That feels better. Yep, that's better. Woo! There we go. That's one we're looking for. That's the one we're looking for. Oh, look at that. Drop my rod in the water. That one's a little bit better. There we go. What was that, 3 fish in 3 minutes? Absolutely unreal. Unreal fishing. See you, buddy. Oh, you just soaked the camera. Yep, there you have it. That's 3 fish in like basically 3 casts in the same spot. Absolutely loaded. That one I thought was a little bit bigger, which he was bigger, but I thought he was actually bigger than what he was because when he ate it, he ran straight for the deep water. But that's my 2 cents for you guys. Hope you guys are learning something. Hope you guys are taking notes. I really do love teaching you guys how to fish. I love seeing the photos you guys tag me in saying that I helped you catch fish with, it's normally a chatterbait's what you guys tag me with because that's just seems to be what I always use. But really do appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you guys want any of the baits, you know, the rod, the reel, the line, the lures, trailers, all everything, you know, anything you see in this video, I will link it down below. You guys can check it out. Pick some up and go catch yourself some bass. There's one. Got him. Got him. Back it up. Back it up. I like this. I think I got this down. I got this whole kayak fishing thing figured out. You hook them and then you go backwards, and then they're forced to come to you. That's a better one too. I'm finding these a little bit bigger fish. I mean, they're just not the babies. A little bit closer, or a little bit further away from the dam. Another guy. I just don't know where the, whoa, he about wanted to jump back in the kayak. I just don't know where the big ones are. Like I flipped brush and didn't have any luck. And I mean, obviously this is where the fish are. The big ones have got to be mixed in here somewhere. I mean, big fish and small fish, they hang out. They like each other. I just don't know what I need to do to get them to bite. And I am back at my house, and I wanted to end the video here. I like doing the outros here just because I can take some time to reflect, kind of think about everything that happened today, and then do like a quick little wrap-up thing. But anyways, before I get into the outro, you remember the Flair gear. You have until May 15th to pick some up. If you purchase $25 or more of it before May 15th, I will automatically enter you into winning a fishing trip with me in the 10-pounder catching giant Nebraska brutes. Now, place I won't take you to where I went today because there's no giants there. Trust me, I've been catching 4 or 5 pounders. I've been holding the videos though. I've been holding the videos. You guys will see the videos like next week. I'm holding them because I don't want to let everybody know where I'm catching them, to be completely honest, because I want to make sure I get as many videos for you guys as I can before I expose it to the entire planet Earth on where I'm catching these fish. Basically because I was not the one who discovered the fish, so I had friends that told me where the fish were biting, so I don't, out of respect for my buddies that helped me out, I try not to burn their spots right away at the very least. Anyways, remember, cop the Flair gear, it'll be linked down below. We've got all sorts of cool stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be honest, I don't like kayak fishing. It's so much work. But when you do catch the fish, it's so rewarding. Like you feel like you accomplished something because it adds a challenge to it. Versus if I was on the 10-pounder or if I was on the bank catching those fish on chatterbait, I really wouldn't have had that much fun. It wouldn't have been. I mean, it would have been fun, but it wouldn't have been nearly as much fun. So I'm glad that I went out. I wish I would have been able to do the challenge with Ryan to see what he could have put together with his kayak, but I don't know. I guess the kid doesn't know how to use a gas pump clearly. So I just had to turn it into a exploring urban creek, pond, river, lake video out of a kayak. I don't know, you gotta roll with what you got. But I had a fun time, caught some fish. If you guys enjoyed the kayak fishing, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do some more. And make sure you hit a like. If this video gets a lot of likes, and I know you guys like kayak fishing, and I'll continue to do them. But like I said earlier, you want to get in a kayak. If you can't afford a boat, a kayak is definitely better than fishing off the shore. That's all I've got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.